Oh right, I have to do fucking hard, don't I?
Yeah, go on, bro. This
And I've got her with rat pages.
Yo, it's lore accurate hard.
Dice gain different amounts of power depending on the current face. I assume I want to get it on the happy one. I'm just going to assume that.
Yeah. Bro, you still roll?
Hod's a fucking bum, bruh.
Blow it all off.
Bam! Alright, here's the
Game
books you
style.
asked for, you rat. Thanks, Mr. Roland. Don't need to be so courteous. You can drop the Mr. and just call me Roland. Feels kinda awkward to speak like this right away. You'll get used to it. How's the collection going, by the way? I'm not sure if this city has anything worth being called literature. It seems that each person's life counts as a work of literature. The life of one's life is written out like a book of its own. And in that story, comedy and tragedy intertwine in a complex way. It's hard to define anyone as pure evil, or pure good for that matter. Everyone has their own personal affairs. That's why I'm wondering if it's really okay to blindly hate someone. It's like a blind obsession. You see, Hod, taking everyone's personal affairs into consideration is only going to end up giving you a headache. It's sometimes to be just as confused as if you hadn't thought about it at all. Thinking about moral standards, environmental causes and all that only makes things blurry. All the while, your heart is about to burst from the emotional baggage that won't go away. Times like that, you just go straight to where your heart leads. No need to learn or know any further. You have to treat your heart like it's your compass. I'll stop. It's a favourite phrase of mine. That's that and this is this. Oh, we know!
He said the line! He said it!
We don't live in a world that can embrace everyone's private matters. Sounds like you've come to terms with reality. Did ages ago. Sure was an easy and comfy way to live, all things considered. Just go with the flow, wherever it may lead. Okay, you learnt that from Vigilius. The phrase you mentioned might give you comfort for a short while, but it doesn't seem like a motto that will redeem your life. He's been caught
Kill
there.
yourself!
Well, I suppose people have their own way of interpreting things. I'll leave the books here. See you later then. Social distancing! I cannot believe we have COVID in the fucking back streets. I'm a fucking legend, I am. And I savour the magnificent fragrance of the sacrifice which fills my room. Tell me, who do you think will be the one to get through all this mist and claim the collapsed nest in the end?
This what now? This
Oh, guys, I
mist?
swear to God. It's hard for me to predict the outcome of this event, Underboss. It's been a while since we were involved in a bloodshed of this scale. However, it is certain that we should not allow the index to take over the yoke. Oh, we know that you shouldn't allow the index to take over. Nuh-uh. Well said. The middle, the ring, and the pinky seem to be too occupied with their own business to take part in this strife, so that's a relief. Have you heard of the library, a recently appointed urban legend? Perhaps it will be closely related to this nest we're so concerned with. Go on. At this rate, the library has also been exalted to being an urban legend from its status as an urban myth. The city is brimming with cheap urban myths. It's really hard to tell which are real and which are all made up. What's more, a lot of these urban myths turn out to be pretty plain and boring when you get down to the root of it all. The real fun begins when an urban myth gets recognised as an urban legend. If the associations designate us with a higher grade, we can expect to attract guests of higher class with more valuable information. Is that what you are trying to say? You got it. Urban legends get talked about. People will begin to acknowledge us as an actual phenomenon in the city. That's worth their attention. You see, when I was a kid, my grandma used to tell me tales about all sorts of urban legends. They would always send a chill down my spine. Family? Yeah, a family. I lost them all though. No one's with me anymore. I was raised by my grandma. Don't know how my parents passed away and grandma disappeared without notice one day. Grandma got run over by the red mist. And then... never mind. It's nothing special. What were you even trying to say?
My God.
Anyways, you said your goal is to get this one book that'll give you freedom, right? That's right. I want the freedom to leave this place and the freedom to live as myself. And the freedom to forget. Then, is freedom the only reason you're trying to gather all these books? You're only half right. During my time living underground, I can only pick up fragmented information about the outside world. I've seen and heard the same stories over and over and over again. I want to hear new stories now. I want to see new faces. That's also why I'm looking for the book that contains everything about the world. You could say it's the One Piece. The One Piece is real, Roland. And a little bit of revenge at the same time. Revenge, huh? For what? I'm taking revenge on the abominable person and world that made me into what I am. Only after I've completely and thoroughly destroyed everything he dreamed for will my freedom finally be whole. So, you'll eventually get to the freedom and vengeance you want if we keep following where this red invitation leads us to. It will guide me to the book that will let me achieve such things, to be exact. How exactly those wishes will come true is beyond me. The one book that will complete me in the library. If I can find that one absolute book containing everything I want to know, all will be resolved. Nutsack! My favourite drug addict. Netsack, librarian of the arts. Is lying flat on the floor, huh? Hello, Mr. Netsack, patron librarian. You keep refusing to cooperate. Angela's gonna raise hell with me. Please wake up. Leave me alone for a bit. I want to go back to bed. Boy, oh boy, how could every one of you hate Angela so much? Please help me out, will ya? We're in the same boat, you know. You're pitiable, man. Don't you end up in a place like this? I know, right? I think I'm in a pretty miserable spot too. So can you please spare some of that sympathy for us working hard together? Probably know already, but I'm Netsack, librarian on the artsy floor. And a proper introduction from me as well. I'm Roland, Angela's servant and library worker. I gotta wonder, how am I always left with the kind of work that doesn't suit me at all? Anyway, you're gonna be sorting books related to the arts from the bunch I bring, right? Apparently. Can you go back now since we're done exchanging names and all? And he's back on the floor. Look, you can lie down all you want, but you're gonna do your work, right? It's not like I have a choice in that matter. I'm counting on you. Please make sure to work alright. And we have a new abnormality battle on the Kita level. Oh, jolly. These look friendly. Lose 4 HP if the character did not deal any damage. I see, so I have to go after these, I assume. On hit, gain 3 strength. Ally gains 3 strength and haste. Go for a commandeering on that. I can take a hit. Good shit, Roland. Oh, these goobers are almost dead. Oh, good thing I have preparation.
Preparation.
There's one. Yeah, he max rolled.
He max rolled. You jump it.
Oh boy. It is shaky. I'm running out of oxygen. There we go.
Holy shit.
The heart is fucking dead. Heyo, Angela, I called them all. Malkuth, Yesod, Netsack, and Hod. It's been a while since I've seen you all gathered up in one place. Angela. What are you trying to accomplish with this? Nothing special. I simply wanted to have a meet-up with all of you. Alright, let's loosen up a bit, everyone. I'm your therapist for today. I have a problem with the process of retrieving the light. You don't want to kill the guest with your own hands, do you? And you don't want to suffer yourselves either. He's right. Even though the guest chose to come in here, we shouldn't drive people to death as part of our work again. It's not right. You were right, all right with killing hundreds upon hundreds of employees, but now that you're upset about killing a few strangers. Hypocrites. Don't lump me with you lot, will you? You're still so cold and heartless, Angela. I know you all realize deep inside your hearts that this is the only way. If you didn't want to do this, you shouldn't have tried to stop me in the first place. Leave. All of you. More assistant librarians. Yippee-ki-yay. It's laughing time. Who the? I forgot I had you. I have to make another librarian. I'm gonna make Micah from Red Dead Redemption.
Click on it.
Book of Lulu, Book of Mars. Lulu, Mars, Bruno Mars, send. Oh boy, this why I've gotten involved now. Dragging even more people into your mess. Look, I know what happened. Your crew all died on a trip to that place called the library. I'd like to request the Zwei for support. I want to retrieve their books at least. You may be a low-grade pipsqueak, but you're still Zwei's associate fixer nonetheless. You'd better remember what you learned today.
Holy shit.
Well, would you look at that. Now's the proper procedure I'm talking about. The Hannah Association just elevated the library from urban myth to urban legend. That means our association can now officially act on this case, right? Well, yeah, but we still don't know Zwei's stance on it yet, so don't get your hopes up, alright?
고마워 이사도라.
Thank you, Isadora. I really owe you one.
그리고 미안해.
And apologies for laying my burden on you. Anyway, do you still have that invitation with you? Looks like an association is about to make their move. Things will be different from now on. How much of a difference does that make? The guests we've had so far all gave us a visit out of casual interest or curiosity, but our future guests will have a clear goal in mind involving the library. A case officially recognised by the association is guaranteed to be rewarding, and money attracts an awful lot of attention. The scale of our offence is only going to escalate from here, like it or not. Our threat level or importance is still probably on the lower end, but we'll nevertheless get all sorts of people trying to unravel the mysteries of this place, as long as the associations have an eye on us. I like the sound of that. I can make more valuable books out of them. I still have a lot to see and learn. I've been wondering for a while, but what's stopping you from leaving here? I am under a curse. A deep ancient curse. That is what is attached to me. No being that isn't human can walk out of this place. Besides, I don't want to leave this place until I've had my revenge either. Hey, if we ever get to leave one day, why don't I take you to a place I frequent? You mean a restaurant? Yep, they make some sick meat stew there. One of the secrets to that stew is the giant tin pot they commissioned T-Corp to customise. Boil meat with some water for just 10 seconds in that thing and you get tenderised meat with a rich broth that you'd normally only get after 3 straight days of boiling. Creating a taste that's so rich in such a short time is what makes the restaurant so hot. The only issue is that prices are a bit high. I spent half my last job's pay on a single meal one time, but it's totally worth it. Alright, you're incapable of eating, sorry bringing up useless words, ma'am. There are plenty of other places you'd love to visit, so I'll make sure to give you a tour through the city, ma'am. I can eat, but I cannot taste the food. I do wish to try dining like you people do if I get a chance, though. And the stew, I'll keep that in mind. Yo, let's show up with baseball bats and not tell Ryan.
Bro, shut up, bitch ass.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, Roland, they fucking hate you. I don't know. It's a struggle being this Sigma sometimes.
You're built like Sigma Hungler.
There we are. That's the Zwei crewmates dealt with, because that was sus. I do really like the Zwei, so it is nice to have their pages.
Yeah,
oh boy,
nutsack.
nutsack. I haven't even done your pages yet. Alright. Fragment of the universe. That is certainly a first abnormality. Oh, but we have 2 of these. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, I forgot to do the other one. I'm not used to having 2 fucking things. What the fuck? This is not one of my pages, bruh.
He gives it to you. Read his pages. Read my pages, meme stuff.
While in hand, decrease max stagger resist by 50%. Oh, this boy's well about to be mad as fuck. Deal 0 damage if target has enlightenment in hand.
Bitch, this is an abnormality.
Bam.
Also, I'm just not going to point out how busted dodges are for this fight.
Not at all.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? They're fair and balanced. They're literally a part of the game.
They totally don't recover like all your stagger against that attack. Totally not.
So, you gotta wake up. You're gonna get sick if you sleep on the floor. This smell. This thing rolling on the floor. Don't tell me. A beer can. Where the heck did you get this? This is the library, Roland. Constructed from the light of possibilities. Anything's possible as long as you've got the book. You sure you're sorting the books well? You seemed okay at receiving guests at least. Ignore the fact that I haven't even used you yet. Really, you sorted them all. Let me see, the books are almost randomly scattered across the floor. I don't think that counts as sorting. Here, have a drink. Hey, you've got manners at least. Well, let me take a sip if you insist. Never guessed I'd get the chance to drink beer in this place. Boy, how I miss this sparkling softness. Good stuff, eh? Sure is, brother. Where are you from, by the way? The Nest? The back streets? Dunno. Feeling tipsy. All I don't remember for sure is that I worked at Lobotomy Corp. Must have been in a pretty sweet spot, walking in a megacorp like that. You really think so?
Does he know?
Duh, of course. People are bound to envy anyone who gets to join a wing. They give lots of cash, welfare's nice, and you gain social status
welfare is not nice!
Welfare is not nice. Yeah, that's what they always say. Let's just forget about all that for now and drink some more. Alright, gotta drink while I can. You've got to be kidding.
Who's a character who's just like a crippling alcoholic?
I got the perfect character in mind.
Holy shit.
I sent a general invitation. I didn't even know that was a thing. We have a lineup on the search team, and you two are in San Julia. I'm finally heading back to the library. Yeah, let's go retrieve the books of Mars and Lulu. Come back safely. Don't forget, while our main objective has been decided as retrieving the books of Mars and Lulu, thanks to the coincidence of interest between San and the Association, we should still try to secure as much information as possible, meaning we should collect as many books as we can. Anyway, since you're running an affiliate office, I suppose it's okay to tell you this. The distortion phenomenon, classified as an urban nightmare. I'm sure you've at least heard of it, even if you haven't seen it yourself, right? It's an anomaly that has been happening throughout the city ever since the White Nights and Dark Days. The frequency may be low, but people are turning into monsters at random, and each individual occurrence is a huge pain to deal with. Yeah, I know. The pianist, the first reported case of this phenomenon. He ended up killing 80% of District 9's population. I heard that it was so sudden. The Hana Association had to dispatch one of the colors immediately after realizing the severity of the situation. That's right. We still don't have any clues to track down the cause of this phenomenon. The most we have is the sudden disappearance of L Corp and the White Nights and Dark Days, whose starting point was in the corporation's nest. Zwei suspects that the library may be one of the keys to understanding the distortion phenomenon. They're investigating distortions. They're like some kind of distortion detective. A co-worker told me a similar story. Said a resident in the area they were peacekeeping was suddenly distorted and transformed into a four-legged beast, even though there weren't any signs of danger or anomaly. Thankfully, they managed to take care of that creature before the death toll could hit 2 digits. And I also heard that a restaurant clerk turned into a man-eating sandwich monster. Something like that one time. It's always the restaurant workers, isn't it? You got that right. Unfortunately, there haven't been any case of the phenomenon that's nearly as devastating as the pianist so far. Shut the fuck up! It looks like Zwei is going to keep an eye out for the library for a while, though there are several other suspects that need to be investigated as well, so we won't be getting any high-grade fixers. This is more than enough help. Thanks, Isadora. I said I'm just doing my job. It's not like I'm doing you a favor or anything. Babaka. Is that really true? What is? The things they said about the library. Is this place really all connected to stuff like White Nights and Dark Days, L Corp and the distortion phenomenon? I'm frankly not even sure where we are in the city though. What if I said it is? If you said it is, I'm not sure what I get what you mean. It's extremely rare for an incident to encompass the city like the White Nights and Dark Days did. There have been some cases of wings falling apart on their own, but those only affected their own nest. At most, L Corp was something entirely else. They've done shit the bed. It's like the whole city fell asleep for a week. Let's say that the library really is related to the White Nights and Dark Days. What does that change? Nothing, I guess. My work is still gonna be the same.
Name Star. We play this afterwards.
Okay, give me my monthly benefits, G. That's so real! Greetings, dear guest. I'm Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. Though it appears that you already know who I am. We're here to take back the books of Mars and Lulu. They are here indeed. Too bad one of them is wearing one of your colleagues' flesh right now. That was a right time. May you find your book in this place. Yay, more Zwei.
Holy shit, it's the same encounter.
I'm Zweiing it so good right now. I'm John Byrne. Oh my god! Whose fucking cereal did I piss in? Fuck. Nah, trust in the focus strikes. What the fuck? My fat ass broke the floor.
Fat fuck. No, I thought Roland locked
Can you please lock in? Alright, your turn.
No!
You and your fucking Nerf dice.
Don't do this to me!
Largos, I am confident you can win this.
Dirty blow. Okay, how does he have that twice? He is literally cheating.
He's on 4 health and he's burning to death. Gained Book of the Distortion. Do I dare fucking ask? The library is located in the source of the White Night and Dark Days. I touched on the headquarters of Elcorp, the centre of it, for my own use. I have no comment to make on the distortion phenomenon that apparently started occurring afterwards. I have little to no information about that phenomenon either, though I do have a guess. Well, that came out of nowhere. You were curious about it earlier, weren't you? I was created as a mechanical secretary to assist the manager of Phlebotomy Corporation. I was designed to look like a human, feel emotions, and make evaluations and judgments based on those emotions. It's as you suspected. I was born in secret, violating the AI Ethics Amendment. I never got to make my own judgments, funnily enough. I had to read the same script over and over for 1 million years, all for the success of a single project. The play that never seemed to finally end. Shut the fuck up, I will smack you. Do you want to have no pages in the next reception? And the White Nights and Dark Days happened as a result. Thanks for letting me know. I don't know who came up with that insane plan, but thanks to them the distortion phenomenon started wreaking havoc on the city in random intervals. Ordinary people would turn into monsters all of a sudden and they'd kill everything in sight. In the first ever case of the distortion, boy was that a hellscape. It happened without any oncoming sign in a district where everyone believed to be everyone's relatively safe. The massacre was a work of art too. It was named The Pianist for a reason. What more could I say? Anyway, thanks for telling me all that. Must have been a sensitive topic to you. You aren't as shocked as I expected. The monsters created from the distortion did give us a suspiciously similar vibe to the library and its caretakers. You must have gone through a whole lot of distress in your life. Anyway, what comes next is the problem. What can we do to lure the Zwei here? You can use this book. I tried writing down the relationship between Elcorp and the distortion phenomenon. It should be quite valuable to them under these circumstances. Yeah, too bad we are finishing the recording here. We need to go play UK Job Centre.